What's popping? What's popping? So yesterday I went to Street Side Classics in Atlanta, Georgia. It was a good day out there with my uncle's dad again, and we just chopping it up and looking at these cars. This is his first time actually seeing the place, and he been in Georgia for the longest. And I've been knew about it, but I just never came. But yesterday I had nothing to do really, so I decided to come. And man, that was the best choice of my life. Nothing but motivation. And with these cars, they some of them pretty high, but for the most part, they all affordable, and especially have good credit. But me personally, I wouldn't buy any because the feeling you get from a car when it's looking like shit, and when you bring it back to life, can't you know this car, it won't do it. It'll feel like you cheating a little bit. But if you don't have time to work on a car, nothing like that, I understand. So it's no biggie. But man, this is like fucking heaven, man. I told the guy, I said, man, you gonna be seeing my face a lot just to come through, walk in, and look at all the interiors. The interior is so perfect, so that gave me motivation for my car. Like, I have to have the interior perfect. So I'm going to take out my back seat because I still have the old back seat. I have two new front seats, but the back seat is still old because I'm not going to have anybody in the back seat anyway. So I'm taking that out completely and putting like a music system back there. So but these interiors still fire, man. The paint job in these cars good. All Mustangs. They look like a 67 right here. 67 Mustang. I think this one hit like a 2020 2002 right here. And hey, his old ass, he love these Mustangs. He love these Mustangs, man. But look at that Camaro SS. Look at these things, man. It's beautiful. Just beautiful, man. And the thing about these cars is, the people, it's people who put their cars on sale and they put them through this company called Street Side Classics, and they sell it for them, but you still gotta make payments and stuff like that. But like I said, ain't nothing really wrong with that, especially if you don't have time. If you don't have the time to work on a car and stuff like that. But bringing the car back to life is really nothing like it. It's a long process, but it's really worth it. And I can't wait to take a ride in my car. So, but these cars right here, this is just motivation for me. It's great motivation. And this is what I talk about with having hobbies, man. Having hobbies, that's gonna take away from the stress. That's gonna take away from the depression. That's gonna take away from you overthinking life, because in all actuality, you gotta keep life simple. Keep life simple. Like, the older you get, still keep life simple. You don't have to. Don't worry about getting married. Don't worry about. Keep life simple, man. Do the things you love to do. And don't harp on the mistakes you made in your past, because, man, your life can change for the better like that. Snap of a finger. But you just gotta stay focused, and you gotta know what you love to do. You don't have to do everything everybody else doing. Some might say this lame, but hey, I'm glad I'm lame. I'd rather be lame than to be faking a lifestyle that's not of me anymore. But just look at these cars, man. And the guy told me, he said, man, they sell like 50 cars every week. So it's always a new rotation. And the thing I like about it is, with these cars, like, people keep these cars alive, because how everything is going towards electronic. I don't have nothing against electronic, but it's just something about these cars that just, even if I was born in 1990, I wasn't born, when most of these cars was built, but I just can feel when I'm in them or around them. I just can feel, the moves that was set back then. But look at this Camaro, man, 1976. I got a 78, but they all really shape the same, for the most part. But look at this beauty, man. This, god damn, it's so crazy, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm doing a voiceover on this video because I forgot to fucking talk. I forgot to talk the whole time because I was just like, damn. Just look at all this shit, man. Look at this. Trans Am. Now that's probably my next car right there. Just look at that shit, man. Straight muscle. That's real muscle. Look at the interior. Real muscle car. The Bronco, you know. See, they made the new Bronco is sort of like a Jeep, like, you know, it can never match up to the old Bronco, you know. If you like trucks, I know a lot of people who like these style trucks right here, you know. I don't really care for them, but I know a lot of people who like them, and hey, that's their style, but straightforward, man. Man, just look at the detail. See, and all these vintage cars, vintage trucks, everything is about detail. Back then, everything was detail, you know. Met that guy, I don't know why I switched that fast. But yeah, man, see, everything about detail. Look at the lights, the grill, look at the side mirrors. The cars these days, you know, nothing wrong with them, and I don't have that against new cars, you know, but it's really no detail, you know. It's just a lot of computers, a lot of speed, and that's really it, and a lot of, you know, technical stuff in the inside that if it goes wrong, the whole car shuts down. But with these cars, it has so much detail, man, and you could talk about them for hours, you know, because every time you look at something new. Check this out. Look at the mirrors. Look at the hood. That's a Ford. I think it's a 57 Thunderbird. Just look at it, man. Look at the grills. It's like they have their own personality, you know. And that's what the cars of today, that's what they're lacking, you know. No personality. And that's why I hope these cars stay alive for forever, man. Even, you know, when most of the cars be electric, I just hope these cars stay alive, because for some reason they give, you know, you hope about life. I might sound crazy as hell, but that's what they do for me. Just look at this. Look at this. Detail. All detail. You riding it, even if you a bum, you know, and I don't like to use that word because nobody really a bum, but even if you're a bum and you get in this, you will feel like you're on top of the world, you know. Just look at the interior. Look at everything. Look at the seats. Look at the mirror. See, I love those mirrors like that. 1948 Lincoln. 1948. You want to know something funny? That's the year he was born. My uncle's dad, that's the year he was born, 1948. So he looking at a car that was built when he was a baby. That's crazy. Same age. That's a Thunderbird right there. I think it was a 57 when I looked. But just look at the interior, man. Look at the wheels. Look at the dash. You can't go wrong with that. You sit in that car, you get a different feeling, you know. And I don't know about these new cars because I'm barely in them, but some cars you might get that feeling, but for the most part, you don't get that feeling. Like every day. This car you get in, you'll wake up wanting to drive this if this was your car. And you can buy it, you know. They got stuff like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, all kind of stuff you can buy these cars from and fix them up to your taste, you know. Look at this hot rod. I didn't see what year that was, but look at that, man. Look at this. Look at this. It's great fun. Just look at the mirrors. That's one thing I love. Like, to me, the side mirrors makes the whole car. They make the whole car, you know. Look at this. I think this car was in Lovecraft. I don't know, but I remember them driving this car. That was my favorite show, you know. I think I will show it again later, but just look at the mirrors. Interior. Look at that shit. I was so mad at myself because I was so in awe. I didn't even talk. I didn't even talk. I was so mad, man. I was just, man. You know, but hey, we're going to make it work. Next time, I'm going to remember, hey, you got to talk, man. Just look at this. I think this was a Chevy. But it looks like it was built in the 30s, maybe early 40s. No, it's a Ford. Mustang, okay. Just look at it. and he know. See, Marcus' dad, he know everything about, because he used to build cars from the ground up, so he know everything about the engine. He know everything about everything. So that's why, because I'm still learning. Even though I know a lot, but it's still a lot to learn. Just look at this. Look at this interior. Man, you can't tell me that shit not comfortable. It doesn't look comfortable. Just look at that. That's perfect. And it's probably all still original, just like that. Just imagine yourself riding that in California. Come on, man. I get hyped thinking about that shit. Just think about it, man. So, if you don't have a hobby, man, just go on Facebook Marketplace, type in classic cars and just start looking, and you can save up 5,000, 6,000, 4,000. Get your car and just, even if you don't know how you're gonna pay for it, just get the car and figure it out on the way. Look at that. Look at that, man. It's great classic. It's great classic, man. Straight classics. Interior. Now, this is my least favorite car, but because so many people, want it and stuff like that. But I don't really care for these cars. Oh, another Bronco. Look at that, hot rods. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. The BMW. Look at that. Look at that. The Vet. I'm telling you, just like I said, man. If you have money to get a car off Facebook Marketplace and just bring it back to life, just do it. Just find somewhere to store the car, and I promise you, you will find a way to get parts for that car. You will find a way to, fix on that car. You will find a way. It's just getting the car so you can have the motivation to do it, and that's what everything. That's what I learned. I'm 32 now, and I'm learning in life. Sometimes when you don't know how you're going to get something done, just get it, and your motivation is going to keep you going harder. Your motivation for the thing. So just do it. Don't think about it. And that's another thing too. A lot of us, like, we think too much. Sometimes you gotta just do, because you also gotta let yourself make mistakes so you can, grow against their resistance also. So start just doing and thinking less. Think on it for a little while, then after that, do it. Don't go back and forth. Oh yeah, I know it's 1935 way down. Look at this. Look at this. And you can actually drive these cars on the road, man. You can actually drive these cars. Like, nobody's holding you back. Nobody say you can't drive it. You can actually drive these cars if you wanted to. That's the thing about life, and it's gonna change your whole personality. It's gonna change the whole way you look at life. It's gonna change the whole way you look at life. Hot rod. I'm telling you. So, in the comments, I hope some of y'all can tell me that y'all went on Facebook Marketplace and y'all looked for a car and y'all actually got the car and you started working on it. Even if it takes a year to start working on it, just get the car. If you have a family member that that doesn't judges you and they don't pressure you, like, put it in their yard, or if you have like a barn or something, or a mechanic, but somebody you can really trust, and somebody that has your back in life, because a lot of people, they will, they'll get tired of you, but somebody who has patience with you, and I promise you, your life will change just by getting one of these vintage cars, and in the future or whenever you can, working on it, getting somebody to work on it, and like you learning about it, your whole life will change, man. Your whole life will change. And that's for people who don't have hobbies. If you don't know what you like doing, if you don't know what you're interested in, I haven't told anyone yet, but in about 3 more months, I'm going to get a horse. I probably rode horses like probably 2 times, but I'm going to take horseback riding lessons, and I'm going to get a horse. I'm going to get into that world, because that's something I always wanted to do, and now I can do it. So that's all life really about. It's about keeping things simple, not living above your means and taking a break. And no, keep life simple. Do the things you love to do. So by getting the things you love, it's going to keep you motivated to keep getting those things, you know. That's the vet up there. The photographer, he was somewhere in the corner. He drives those cars in the corner where then he takes pictures and stuff like that. And man, that's a wonderful job. I'll be at my job early every day. I don't even care how much I get paid. That's facts. That's facts, man. Just beautiful, man. So, hey, hope you guys love this video. Go on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist and find you a car today, man. Hey, peace out. I hope you guys have a good day.